Hey there guys, Greg here with Darwin. Yeah, we didn't make a podcast, so I made a compilation because, you know, fucking cat. People love compilations apparently, I don't fucking know. Calm down, you gotta be here for the aesthetic. Yeah, so, been crazy year, huh? We made a podcast, it's not that good, but people watch it every now and then. Can't complain. I've got a cold at the moment. I'm pretty warm. I'm overheating, I think. I've got this cat, giving him away. If anyone wants him because he's a piece of trash. Nah, I'm a king kitty, I love you really. Oh, shush. Be nice. Be nice. Look, there's people watching you. Come on. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start off with Melissa McCarthy Dream. Back when we didn't even fucking video this stuff. That was a crazy ass dream. The first topic for today is dreams. Now, I dream a fucking ton. Like,
I bet you do.
I fucking dream maybe 6 hours a night, and then I have 2 hours of actual sleep.
That's like world record.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start off with a dream I have recently because it's so easy to remember, and I need to get it out there before I forget it. It was about 3 nights ago. I hadn't slept in about over 24 hours, so I was in that really weird state.
Is that what makes your dreams mental?
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
deprivation.
And cheese.
Yeah, cheese does.
Everybody knows.
So I fell asleep on our sofa at 11 o'clock or so. It was one of those weird sleeps where you just you fall asleep and you come out
just
of it and you go back
out.
I had this weird dream that I was in my house and I had a bunch of guests over. It was just random people I don't know, but there's one person I saw and I was like, I've seen you, bitch. Okay, you know,
I'll get you, bitch.
She's a comedian. I don't know. I can't remember what her actual name is, but she's this really fat comedian woman.
Sarah Milligan.
No. It's Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and
From Ghostbusters.
She was just being a nuisance in my house. We were having so it was a party, and she was just being a nuisance. She was just being a nuisance in the house, and it wasn't
doing what?
Knowing Greg, it's
pissed
just
you
because
off.
she's fat.
Probably. So she was really short, and I think she's probably really short in real life. And so I picked her up somehow. There's no way I could pick a fat person like that up. I picked her up and I took her to the front door. I unclosed the door and I just placed her outside, and then I just shut it. But then it was just I was still in the house and I just kept seeing her staring through the windows.
I'm imagining the Flintstones intro
Yeah.
where he throws throws the cat out the
But
door.
the next thing is who misses all that time when we used to edit stuff and used to do adverts and stuff? I don't. Anyway, next up is probably my favourite, is the Detective Rectum. Came out of nowhere. Fucking love that shit. And then Transition.
I think we agreed on it last night. I was pretty drunk, but we said anything that comes out the back passage.
Okay, anything to do with an anus is this topic.
Wow, what
That's
a great
it.
topic.
What a topic.
Yeah.
As horrible as it sounds, I
Anus
bet
stuff.
we've got some good stories.
I literally wanted to talk to you guys about this because I found out that there's a certain thing in your butthole that can read whether it's a fart or a poo.
What do you mean? For what
Well, so
purpose?
it's like a detector.
It's like a detector of what's in the rectum.
I imagine two
the
tubes.
rector.
in this.
That's pretty cool.
Did you say directum? Did you say directum?
Look at him. He's
Like
a mess.
detecting.
This is
Detecting rectum.
why we do it. This is why we shouldn't do this topic. Look at him. He's just getting set off.
Detecting rectum.
I promise we're not high. I
Detecting
promise.
Yeah, but detecting rectum. Oh, fuck you guys.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
Right, okay.
He's fucking.
I'm going to make a callback to a previous podcast. I cannot remember if if it was the last one or the one before. But you said that could be a whole topic. I quote, that could be a whole topic, the amount of times I've shat myself. So, I'd like you to share a story about
Go on.
any time that you've
Tell us
shit
about
yourself.
you shitting your pants.
I was once in Asda. I was with my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, God.
Hello, if you're watching, you're probably not. You're probably looking at me like, Jesus Christ, he got bloated. You look like when we used to go out but were found in a creek. after like 4 days in water.
What the fuck?
You know, like bloated dead bodies.
Yeah, I got you. It was just a bit morbid. That
Yeah,
one.
it was.
Go
Either
on.
way,
You were in
so
Asda
I was
with
with
your
her, and oh god, so I was in the magazine section, reading, I don't know, probably Kerrang or something lame, and I was like, yeah, get that little sneaky fart out, and it turned out that my detective rectum wasn't detecting very well, and I shit my pants to death.
That's pretty bad.
And-
You
Look-
as well, knowing you, I bet you were wearing shorts.
No, at the
Really?
time I wasn't. No.
Fair enough. You were lucky.
I was
on
wearing
that day.
some. I was probably some baggy jeans or like cargo pants or something.
Fucking hell.
But,
what did you tell her that you shit yourself?
Mate, I looked at her and she was like, because
All
I
I
was like-
smell is poo.
get out of here, shitter.
Shitter.
No, I just looked at her and she just knew.
Just knew.
But
You
then
had the look.
Knew the kind of person you are.
I just looked at her like.
Phil.
So I went in the toilet, yeah, and oh god, so I go into the toilet. I go into the disabled toilet. So there's more room, yeah. I'm pulling my pants off. Like what? I'm using my pants to wipe down the insides of my legs and everything.
My
Yeah.
God.
Then I then I turned my jeans inside out and washed the butt bit where all the shit was and wiped it all off. And then I threw the underwear in the period bin. But whilst all this was happening, there's people fucking knocking on the door like, ours is just about to get closed. We're just about to shut. And I was just fucking covered in shit. It was horrible.
Jesus, dude. I do not have a story like that.
How that girl stayed with me
Oh my
for like an extra year.
God.
I don't get it. Like, how does that happen? Maybe I just have a really good detective rectum. I tell you what. I've never shat myself. I mean,
We need to turn this into a character like Detective Rectum.
oh, let's have a look.
He needs a pipe.
Oh, is it air or is it solid?
He dips his pipe in it. Like,
Yeah, he scoops a bit.
what the fuck?
Oh, that's a good puff.
That's a good puff.
Just fucking pumping shit. Alright.
So you've never shit yourself like in public or?
Nah, I
like,
never
or-
shat myself. I've obviously like had a really bad shit, and then
You've never shit yourself in general.
I've had swamp butt, but that's
It's
about
when
it.
you like fart, but it feels like
No,
you
no,
shit
that's not
yourself,
what
but it's
swamp
not.
butt is. Swamp butt is when you have like the worst fucking like, you know, like a period or something like that. It's
Yeah.
just water, and it gets
It's
all in your
squishy.
ass, and then there's no toilet paper, so you just gotta live with it. Just in its swampy ass.
Oh,
That's pretty grim.
I've had that, but I've never had like shat myself. I've pissed myself a few times.
You've been there when I've shit myself.
Have I?
Or no, you were there that time we were walking home from town, and I was like, Greg, I need to shit.
Oh yeah, we were walking home and Matt was just like, "I really need to shit." And I was like, "Dude, just wait till we
Just
get
wait
home."
till we get
it's
home.
like it's like 20 minutes away, and he's just like, "No."
Nah, sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
The
20
detective
minutes.
was fucking.
Like, and it was like on this road.
ringing.
It was on the. We were
He
on
was
The
this
detective was on my ass.
He was paging me, man. He was like,
emergency meltdown. But the thing is that. Yeah, we were on this road, and this road's really famous where we live for like just being where all the OAPs live. So he goes to
Okay,
this.
so the pavement's no
He
stranger
goes.
to
He
a
goes
puddle
to
of
yeah.
shit.
He goes to
That's-
this tree that's just not really hidden. He just goes to this tree, sits like goes behind it, and just takes a huge dump.
So you don't really shit yourself. You shit just in
no,
public.
no, yeah, no.
He would have
what-
shat himself.
I would have shat myself.
We would have.
I also,
Fuck
it also
yeah.
happened about a year ago when we were filming that thing down that bridge.
Which bridge?
The bridge we jumped off in that vlog.
Oh yeah, man. No, that happened. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, that just brought back some bad memories. That was disgusting.
What?
It was like yellow. It looked like horse shit. It had like hay in it. There's something wrong with this man's ass.
His detective isn't
Dude,
very good.
His
Dude.
detective-
He's got a low budget detective.
Your detective rectum is fucking just clearly like he's probably like, ah, yeah,
I got Forrest Gump in my ass.
Forrest Gump detective.
oh, that one's definitely fat. Pop it out.
Oh my god.
That's a rare
No,
great laugh.
Greg laugh.
You know I'm laughing. It's funny.
Who said this topic was a bad
I told you,
idea?
I knew you'd like
Great.
it.
I've got one. He's fucked. He's gone. Greg's gone.
Oh man, I fucking love the rectum. And then next is school stories. You know, I didn't make this list together. I got given this list by Lewis, so I don't even like the school stories much. But apparently you guys do, or he does. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. So here you go.
Okay, guys. Second topic after that little rambling, and now we all hate each other, and we're all in a bad mood with each other. Is school stories.
Well, I know we did childhood stories and stuff, but I think we're going to stick to, seeing as we were just talking about, in the future we'll still bring on, like, if I can find anything at home of shit I did at school. I think I threw it
I got
all
some
out,
old
but-
report cards, man.
Really?
Dude, there's this thing that I think exists, yeah? I don't know if it's been written down. You know when you think you've come up with something before and then you Google it and you're like, oh yeah, I saw that like 4 years ago. It's just like... No? Okay. It's got a certain word for it, I can't remember. Report card syndrome.
What?
Yeah. That's what I had.
What do you mean?
What's that?
So it's like, you get a report card. Do you know what a report card is? Were either of you ever on report? Do you know what it is?
No.
Basically, you have a card you have to give to a teacher at the beginning of the lesson, and at the end they hand it back to you, like how your behaviour was.
Okay, yeah, alright.
So report card syndrome was this. I could be amazing for 95% of that lesson, but for the 5% I was a dickhead, that's what's written in the report card. So I always look bad.
Yeah, but technically that means that
So I was always on report.
Yeah, but that technically means that you were always bad in at least every class.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
your own fault.
That's your
Listen,
own fault.
I could do...
All you had to do was look at the fucking book and do your work.
I do my... Oh,
Stop
shut
being
up!
a class clown.
Don't draw
Stop saying-
Jesus getting nailed in the cross with his dick or something.
I wasn't on report.
Edgy boy.
I wasn't on report. I wasn't on
Edgy
report.
boy.
Okay, yeah. Well, guess what? I was on report, so I'm telling you my report of being on report. But that's what I think about report card syndrome. It's stupid. Put someone on report is stupid.
Yeah, but like
It's like listening
just
to a
have to
whole
behave.
album and then one song is shit, so it makes the whole album shit.
that's like saying
It's
that
stupid.
like it's like saying that, oh, please don't arrest me for 95% of my life I didn't murder, and then that 1 5% I just couldn't help myself.
That's
Please write me good
That's
report.
different.
It's not.
Oh
All you
man!
had to do was do your work.
Shut up, Greg.
You would have been the kid.
I'll put some eggs in your fucking back again.
Oh, I don't want to get in trouble again with the teachers.
I tell you what, even like I've said, even though me and you aren't that far apart in age, that shows the difference though, because like you were good for a lesson and you had that tiny little bit where you were bad and they'd like penalise you for it. When I went to school, it was the opposite, and it used to fuck me off so much because like I was never a good kid, but I wasn't a bad kid. I just sort of like kept my head down.
You were one of them boring kids that no one
Yeah, I
knew.
didn't want to fucking talk. I didn't want to talk to anyone.
And then you got big on YouTube, and everyone was like, "Hey, Liz, I remember me from school. We
Yeah.
sat next to each other, and
We were such good friends.
in maths, and you did a quick quote.
You did a cough from your.
I need a piss so bad. Oh,
No, yeah, like I remember there was always these kids that like would never show up to fucking lesson, and when they did, they'd sit there for 5 minutes, just be a general little cunt, and just like throw shit and get angry. But they'd sit down for 10 minutes, and the teacher would be like, "Look at you, you showed up. It was 15 minutes late, but you're here and you're reading. Oh, I'll have a prize." It's like, fucking why? I'm here every day. I've never been fucking late. I do my work. Why does that little cunt get
No, but
fucking...
that-
He used to drive me fucking
You
nuts.
guys had such weird experiences going on.
Fucking used to drive me
you-
ballistic.
You were just boring.
I was in the I was just in the boffin classes. Like I was in the high
See,
sets
I wasn't
for everything.
smart.
I was in the high sets for everything. So everybody,
I was in the mid.
everyone else in my classes was just like you would. If you wanted to do something funny, no one would laugh. Everyone would be like, "Oh, okay."
We had
Get back to the work.
set 1 to 6 for everything, and I was in set 4 for everything. Everything. I think I got put in set
you damn
5 for
Dumbo.
science. But, yeah.
Dude, I was low in science, yeah, but
I
what
used
was
to
good
fucking
about
hate
that
science.
is I was doing great experiments all the time. I got suspended for setting a kid on fire. Well, what? His head was the shape of a shovel.
What?
What? Okay,
What?
but like okay, flat.
Like a guitar pick.
I'm just
like,
thinking of that, like that.
pick.
I'm just thinking of that like alien species from Star Wars. That have like the fucking
Yeah.
spade heads.
Yeah, we used to call him shovelhead and that.
Why did you not call him
So-
Doug?
Someone, I feel really bad. Someone, this is what I got suspended for. Someone got something on fire with a Bunsen burner and then chucked it at this shovelhead. And
What was his name?
I'm not going to say his name.
You're just referring to him as Shovelhead.
Yeah, but I was called loads of stuff in school. I
Like
was
what?
called Turtle Hands.
Why? You can't explain. Turtle Hands.
People used to call me. They used to call me like Krusty.
Like no one had nicknames in my year. That's
What
weird.
do you mean, Turtle Hands?
Look, my hands look like old man hands. Turtle hands.
That's
So
what
they
it
used
is.
to call me. Look.
That's such a weird thing to pick up on. Look at Matt's hands. They're the hands of a
Turtle
turtle.
Oh, he's got old people hands.
That's so weird.
take the-
What's old? Toes.
Don't mean a tortoise. Like,
Yeah, turtles. Turtleland.
Yeah, well, there you go. School stories. Like I said, it happened. Next one is another one of my favorites, foreign insults. I literally had calm down. I literally had like the biggest Word document, literally full of these. I don't even think they're real, but I don't give a fuck. I laughed, so enjoy.
Welcome to the best section we've ever done.
welcome to the best skit in this movie.
Okay.
What's
so
topic 2, Matt?
topic 2 is something I've wanted to do with you guys for ages.
It was like the top thing on your list of when we first decided
Yeah.
we were going to do this, and like it was number 1, I think.
Yeah.
What is
So
it, Matt?
I've targeted the boys. I've tried to get these guys to do some research, which they've literally just done in between the break.
I did mine last night. I just had to get it back up because I don't.
I
have
did
the
mine
phone.
several years ago. I just had to find the thing again.
Right. So I've got 3, and then these
You haven't
guys.
said what it is.
Oh, it's foreign insults.
Oh, this topic is foreign insults.
Insults that are funny because the way that other countries view certain words
As
against each
offensive.
other. Like, yeah.
Yeah, to something that in another country you could mash into a sentence and people be like, oh, but over here
Yeah.
it just like if you were to translate it, it's just like
It's-
what?
These
What the fuck?
These are bizarre, and they also make me understand YouTube comments slightly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
know
No,
what you mean.
I'm still not at that point.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so the first one for me is French, and it says, "Oh, do you want me to just do it in English?"
No,
No,
do
read
it
it
in
out,
French
and
and,
we'll-
then, and then do it in English
Read
afterwards.
it. No, read it out, and then we'll guess what it is.
Ta mère est tellement petite que sa tête peut des pédés.
Do you know what any of that
something
means?
to do with petite, small poo, small poo.
Eat a small shit.
No.
I hope you. No, this is an insult towards people that are pregnant and
Ta
say,
mère est tellement petite que sa tête peut des pédés.
Des pedes.
Des
That sounds
pedes.
like Spanish.
Or des peds.
Dead.
Okay, I know what peds, so that's pedos.
No, it isn't.
Nah.
I have no idea. What does that mean?
It means your mother is so small, her head smells of feet. Because her head is so close to her feet.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She's French. Of course she's gonna stink.
Oh fuck. Do you want to just like read all yours and then I'll get all mine and Greg can do all of his?
So do you want me to
Yeah, keep shooting.
keep going?
And then at the end of this section, you guys can write in the comments your favourite foreign insults.
This one's from Norway. I'm not gonna say it in
Norway.
Norsk. It just says dick antelope and square ass.
Square ass. How's that?
No,
You
but that-
start, have a
You
square
like
ass.
it's like you have to say it like you can't use them separately.
You have to.
Dick antelope.
Dick antelope
square
is
ass.
an essential part of the square ass. If you were to
And
walk into a
and
bar
square
in Norway
ass.
and say square ass, people would just be like,
what does a dick antelope mean?
You
what
dick
the
an antelope,
what
then
is the
it's
relation
square
to
ass.
a square ass? Yeah, like so there's a dick that's an antelope, so it's like it's really energetic and it's trying to get everywhere. And then there's a square ass.
The antelope.
That's a fucking.
And then the square ass means that it just doesn't insert properly because a penis is cylindrical, so it needs to get into a circle. But this is a square.
Yeah,
So
I
when-
doubt it's that complex.
So when you,
I really do.
No. Think about it. When you're fucking a square, you're not gonna.
yeah.
It's not gonna be.
When you're
It's not gonna be
fucking
rubbing
a
all
square.
sides of your penis, is it?
No.
You think about it, you put your dick in a square.
Yeah, I get ya.
But if you put it in a circle, it's.
It's true.
I think that's it. I think that's an insult.
If there's any people from Norway watching, will you let us know what?
I
on
think
earth
it
that
means someone's asshole's so stretched that you can't get pleasure from it anymore. That's mine.
Probably.
That's mine.
Now this one I picked specifically because of Greg.
So yours are sort of all phrases, like sentences. Mine are just like names that you would call.
No, that's
kind
fine.
of-
That's fine. Right. So
I think.
this one's Romanian, yeah.
These
I'm gonna-
guys always have the best stuff.
They do, and I'm gonna say this in Romanian first. So it's
Oh, this should be good.
Fakia mi ass.
I wonder what that
Shi-
means.
Chiari din crucia mati.
Fucker me ass. Shinkera ducena want
Fuck my ass.
No echo there.
Fuck my ass like your mother fucks corn. That's what I thought.
That's not far off.
Oh shit!
No, it is completely far off. It is. I'm going to make skis from your mother's death cross.
Jesus Christ!
And then it's in brackets tombstone. It makes skis from your mother's death cross. How good is
That
that?
is fucking
That's
mental.
good. That's good. I like these guys.
That's
Good,
insane.
isn't it?
One ski would be considerably shorter than the other.
I just think of this like really shit dirt hill, and this guy with like one ski quite small and the other quite long.
Going round in circles
It's like,
on the
and it
fucking hill.
has like written in Romanian like "Dear beloved mother," and it's just like
Oh,
He's just-
how the hell does "fucker me ass"
Oh,
mean?
God.
I'm going to.
It makes me think
So every time Romanians are off to the shop, they go "fucker me ass" shop.
I kind of
Is
said
that all you
I
got?
might have said that wrong. Yeah, that's my three insults.
Right, I'll get mine.
So I'm
no
going to use
looking.
your mother's death cross as skis.
I think that's probably going to be the best one. Fucking hell, I don't think you're going to beat that. Your mother's death cross.
Oh, I think I
fucking
might be
mad.
it.
Greg's
Okay.
got like a
Right.
whole
This
encyclopedia.
is right. No looking.
I've got like a Word
Right.
document.
Are you ready? This is Spanish, yeah. I'll say it to you
Right.
as if I'm pendejo.
Sorry, am I in?
Not really. Come this
It's
way.
pendejo.
Pendejo.
I know Spanish, so go ahead.
Pendejo. You're pendejo.
Fat.
Mm-mm.
Fat boy.
What do you think it means?
Lard.
It's kind of one word, but it's kind of a phrase, but it's singled down into one
Bitch
word.
whore.
It means you are a single strand of pubic hair.
Pendejo. Is that what that means?
Pendejo. You are a single strand of
Fucking
pubic
hell.
hair.
Malacas.
Okay.
I like that
Yeah,
one.
Malakas.
What about this? This is Dutch. Kankerhund.
That's cancer something.
Cancer. That's yeah.
Kankerhund.
Cancer hound.
It's cancer dog.
Yeah,
You're a
dude,
cancer dog.
the Dutch love using like
Yeah.
AIDS and cancer.
Yeah,
as,
AIDS
like,
and cancer's like they're
Yeah.
like fucking shit. It's
Okay.
crazy.
What about this? This is Welsh. Okay. And I
sheep.
know a little bit.
Sheep fucking.
A little bit. This
No, their insult would be you don't fuck sheeps.
You ready? Hang on.
That wasn't that funny. That wasn't that funny. Matt's dying.
That was genius.
If you're gonna die, don't.
That's like the switch. You, sir, do not fuck sheep. Oh god.
Right, you ready? This is Welsh.
Yeah, go.
Tifel rechmium pot jam.
Pot jam.
Pot jam. That's poo.
You eat potty dust.
Tifel rechmium pot jam.
Oh man, I'm gonna laugh at everything now.
You are like a fart in a jam jar.
Oh my god, that's a good idea.
What? Trap a fart in a jam jar?
No, have you heard, like, there's this geezer I used to know, and he come up with this funny idea.
I just seen one of this fucking.
Yeah, do it.
This is Arabic. Ashrab ma al bahar. Means go drink seawater.
That's a good one.
Alright, what about Bengali? Kukura Kana.
Oh god, that sounds like something out of Ace Ventura.
Kakula Kata.
What is it?
Son of a gender neutral dog.
At least they're progressive.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell. What the fuck is Flemish?
It's spoken in like Belgium and stuff.
Blast Mijin Zak op.
I don't know what that will be.
Go inflate my bag.
What?
Whatever that means.
What bag are you inflating?
I don't know. That's about
That's
all
a
I got.
Scottish
really.
one, isn't it?
Do you want me to shoot
Go
out?
and flip
shoot
my
out,
bag.
Get my
Yeah, go on, Greg. Get yours out.
my thesis out.
I need a fucking fan on my face. I'm laughing so hard at the moment.
Dude, you gotta come this way, but yeah, there you go. Oh. What's Greg?
I'm gonna start off.
Uncle,
I'm gonna start off with a few quick fire, easy ones. That just aren't that good because the good ones, I gotta make it shit and then good at the end. So, just so you guys know, this is all Croatian. Croatia.
All of it.
Croatians are just incredible at this stuff. I don't know what they do. I think it's like something to do with like the war-torn nature.
Great,
of the
carry on. Go on.
Okay, so a lot of their words are like things like kurva, pika, pista. Everyone's heard those insults before. So you gotta go for the nice ones like majmuncino smuzviva, which means you smelly big monkey.
Oh god. Is that what they'd use for me?
Yeah.
Just the way you read it, maybe.
You smelly big monkey.
Oh, I was nearly sick. You smelly big monkey. Yeah, you
Okay, so the next one is a nice simple one. Is Jibberty Hitler.
What? Gibber to Hitler?
Jebbo-T Hitler.
Is that what you're saying?
Jebbo-T Hitler.
Hitler?
Yeah.
Hitler.
Hitler.
No.
What, like...
Hitler fucked you. That's what it means.
Oh, I've sweated so bad, like even more than normal.
Okay, so next one is Jebben-T Juhu Od Isosofik Kostiju.
You said Jebberty in the first one, didn't you?
Yeah, Jebben. Yeah, that is a common occurrence and it means a swear word that you've already heard.
Fuck.
It's the content of the swear word. Like,
Read that again. Like I'm gonna know what it means.
yeah, I was about to say Jebben-T Juhu Od Isu Ovi Kostiju.
You said the word Jew at the end.
Yeah, well,
What?
it basically means I fuck your soup from Jesus' bones.
Fuck your soup and Jesus' what?
Fuck your soup made from Jesus' bones.
So you fuck us the soup.
His bone.
That was brilliant.
You're so excited. Never seen you get that excited before.
Dude, Dude, that's such a good insult.
No way are there people in Croatia go around the street saying that shit.
You fuck the soup. The soup
crazy,
made from his bones. Bro. Oh, that is next level insult.
Oh, how many more have you got?
I'll do a nice easy one. The Bogda ti kurak usnuk otpa. Which means, may your dick fall off when you are asleep.
Wait, does it say when you are asleep?
Yeah, when you're asleep.
Not when you are asleep.
No, when you are asleep.
Oh.
Okay, another nice easy one is vrag tisi z mamin pista głośniejsza nazobol.
Nazabala.
Which means devil ate grapes from your mother's cunt. This is one of my favorite. This is a nice simple one. It's not really like gross or anything. Grompuka uti, which means may a thunderbolt strike you.
That's some Greek shit, bro.
I thought you were going to finish that with something like, may a thunderbolt strike you, but it just ended.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't laugh at it. I'm not even making noise. I'm just going...
Jeboti mutva esestru poredz manzi piki.
They all sound like they start the same.
I fucked your dead sister and her dirty pussy.
Oh, God!
Da bog da ti kurak opto od gangrene.
You sound like Jabba the fucking Hutt. Why?
Let God make your dick fall off from gangrene.
At least gangrene's the same word.
Okay, so
I never knew Croatians were
sweating
this
so
fucking
bad.
I will
brutal.
just do a few more.
Dude.
Jeben ti trudno sestru na grobo murphy magic dok ti bolesny stary dirka na taj prizor.
Did you say the word Stalin in there?
No, but it sounds like
Right.
I fuck your pregnant sister on the grave of your dead mother while your sick father is looking at us and Jackie Cole.
These guys...
These aren't real.
These guys invented Urban Dictionary.
Dabog da de napo vlak per napal gel pedela. God permit that a train full of horny gays attack you.
It's the best one.
Yeah, we have to end on that one.
That's enough for now.
Oh, I thought a Big Mac fucking got up my lungs then.
God permit.
A train of horny gays.
Fucking good, isn't it?
The Croatians, man. If you're listening and you're Croatian, please write some more insults down below. You guys are good.
They're probably not even real, but
No.
that thing told me they were, so they're amazing, aren't they?
May a train of horny gays.
Imagine that.
Dude, my favourite is the fuck a bowl of Jesus bones. That's crazy.
No, I think they were all funny, but the most brutal one was, I'll use your mum's death cross as a pair of skis.
Yeah, that one was brutal.
That was fun.
That was brutal.
How is that not as bad as like fucking your dead sister while you're
Because that's
pregnant
that's
mum
so far removed, I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
imagine someone would just pull apart a cross and ski around on them.
I would totally do that to my enemies.
Shit in hell. Oh god, that
Right,
hurts so
I
bad.
totally nearly had an aneurysm whilst we did that.
Oh, a train of horny gays.
I think it was good. We'll have to see if we can find some better ones or something.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
We'll do a round 2 of that.
Definitely. Because there's loads out there.
Anyway.
I'm so glad that we finally got round to doing foreign
Maybe we could
insults.
make our own. If you just write something in English and like put it on Google Translate as a language, but then translate it back, it always comes back broken. So we could make our own ones, and maybe we could do like how we did on the Urban Dictionary one, and like we'll do a selection of them and we'll slip our own ones in.
I think it will have train full of horny gays. That
I don't think you're going to beat a train full of being attacked by a train full of horny gays.
that is
So bizarre.
That's what I love about them. They're just bizarre.
That's like
that's why they're so good.
beyond Mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
bizarre, isn't it? Like,
Like
that's beyond Monty Python.
Like I imagine it like this, like a Croatian is just walking down like this desolate road next to a train track, and like one of his enemies is nearby, and he's like, God, permit this to happen, and then like literally this train comes up, and the music's just like, they all come off, and they're like,
Shut fucking. It's time for the news. It's time for the news.
transition. Next up is a very important one. Is the grave smashing technique. You see, he's a bit antsy because we haven't been out grave smashing tonight. He's really riled up, wants to smash some graves, but we're gonna have to wait. We'll go tomorrow night. So yeah, here you go. You guys want to know how to smash a grave? Fucking get right on it, mate. I'll fucking teach you. You know I will.
A filthy degenerate said, "Dear Greggy boy, my sweet prince, can you please give me some advice on the best graves to start smashing to ease myself in the grave desecration hobby you've invoked upon me? Thank you, good night, much love, kiss kiss."
Okay, so number one,
Graves.
So always go.
I like the little bit where I went, the best graves to start smashing, and he went, ooh, and got excited. Like
the first graves you want to be heading for is the old graves, because they're not as they're not as well looked after. Like you go to like a new graveyard, there's gonna be mourning widows, you know, like mourning parents. It's gonna be a very sad situation. And if you're trying to chip off a bit of a grave, and like next over there's some crying people.
What are the best tools to use as well? What tools do you use? Just my fists. What do you use?
Just a hammer. You don't need
You've
much
got
else.
Big sledgehammer or
caps
just
on.
a little one?
No, extendable hammer. It's like it can be small, it can be big, it can be wherever you want it to be. So no, but like using your hands is good as well, because once you've crumpled up a bit, you can just like rub it in your hands, in your face, wherever you need to go.
Yeah, that's how Greg gets his. That's probably how he got your eye, isn't it? A bit
yeah,
of grave
it's
dust
true.
in there.
And also, it's important to, because it's not just the gravestones you want almost underneath. So you need a shovel. Like obviously, a shovel is a very important part of the program.
Anyone who's never seen talk, this is just. Greg's just. I'll tell you how the grave thing come up. Actually, it was probably about 1.5 years ago. We were thinking, what is something that, you know, there's obviously all the horrible things like burning people alive and
Not the bees!
and torture and stuff.
There's lots of bad things.
And then we were like, what's something that's really bad but not really talked about?
No, it wasn't just that. It was, what's something that's really bad that doesn't technically affect anyone.
Yeah.
That's actually alive. Like robbing someone's grave.
It's like the worst thing you can do without actually hurting someone.
Like imagine someone you know,
Actually,
they've been put in a grave, but they get grave robbed. You're never gonna know. It's never gonna affect your life. The grave robber, it's gonna make his life a net positive.
Schrodinger's grandpa.
Well, what is the?
You gotta think about the greater good, because at the end of the day,
what's the
loved ones aren't getting anything bad from it because they never know. But the grave guy, he's getting loads of good. He's getting fun. He's getting all that stuff. So it's a net.
But what's
positive.
the actual end goal? Because like
Traditionally,
traditionally, like grave robbers rob graves because some people are buried with valuables. So you want what is the thing that you like getting in the coffin with them and like smelling it, or is it like what's the enjoyment, or is it just the beating of the headstone?
It's you're thinking of it wrong. You're thinking about it like there's some goal in it. There's no such thing as
there's no goal.
There's no goal. There's a famous philosopher called Albert Camus. And he wrote this book called The Myth of Sisyphus. And Sisyphus, essentially, he's this god that has been punished to push a boulder up a hill for the rest of his life. And every single time it gets to the top, it falls all the way back down. So like that's the whole idea. And the thing is that you have to imagine Sisyphus, the struggle alone. It's not the end goal. It's the struggle alone that gives him happiness. Because if you imagine that that he needs the end goal to be happy, he'll never be happy.
What's this got to do with bashing in a grave?
He's just trying to sound smart.
I'm just saying.
I got loads of A's.
All I'm trying to say.
I also read philosophy books.
All I'm trying to say is that it's not about what you get at the end of it. It's about the journey itself that's satisfying.
Right.
It's the journey. It's the journey to the grave, to dig the grave, to feel the grave.
What does it feel
feel
like? What does
to feel the lost soul that's gone from this earth.
Do you fill the hole back in when you leave? Or would you just leave it?
It depends.
On what?
Conditions.
What, like weather?
Weather, like, if it's a bit sludgy, I'm not fucking doing that.
They'll just sink anyway, won't they?
Yeah, it depends on, like, if it's a really old grave, I'll leave it open for, like, like young people, like, the filthy degenerate who wants to get into it. So they don't have to dig it. They can go in there, have a touch of the grave, sniff a bit of grave dust, get themselves good.
Oh, God. See, you mentioned graves to him, he's just buzzing, look at him.
Love grave.
He's just thinking about that grave dust hit.
Yeah, well, no, it's like...
Do you get a buzz from it? The sniffing
You
the
snort
dust.
it.
Sniffing mummies, especially.
Sniffing mummies?
Yes. not like, like, not like Egyptian mummies.
Do you mean dead mummies?
Dead mums.
Oh, fucking cunt. Sniffing mummies.
This is just shit. Sniffing dead mums. Sniffing dead mother dust.
You were the guys who brought the grave. I didn't bring up. I didn't bring up the grave stuff. You guys did.
Jesus Christ!
Sniffing mummies.
I was ready to just give
Sniffing mother dust.
Is that all the agony?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, that's done. I feel sick. I just laugh so much.
I hope everyone had that.
You're a cunt.
No, I'm not. I'm just,
it's such just talking stuff. That it's just funny because it's not supposed to be funny.
It's not meant to be, it's not. I'm not making jokes.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna be sick.
Straight from grave smashing to building big graves. This is the pyramid building scheme that I had. The pyramid scheme is a genius idea of how to, get people out of poverty, but get something for yourself. It's genius. Only a few people back in Egyptian times have thought of it before me. So enjoy. If you have £1 billion, give it a go. I'll join. Have fun.
First topic on this podcast is what would you do if you woke up one day with £1 billion?
Oh, mate, don't even get me started on that.
This topic might be the longest topic we've done because
So
I think I would go crazy and then in a week I would be dead. I think I'd just go nuts.
That
Do you know
many
what I mean?
drugs?
Yeah. No, but you just go mad, wouldn't you?
Why?
I would definitely just...
I'd buy land, lots of land, and then I'll go to Africa.
I'm really interested as to see what you...
Okay, so this is genuinely what my plan is.
He's been talking about. I don't know what you're gonna say.
So the idea is, in the third world, there's people that aren't getting paid much and live having shit jobs. And I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna save these guys. So I'm gonna get a bunch of them, maybe 100,000 from different countries, all different races, and white people, black people, Thai people. I don't know what. All the colours.
White people, black people,
all the colours.
Thai
All the colours of the
people,
rainbow.
all the colours.
And I'm gonna save them from poverty, and I'm gonna bring them to a big plot of land. And I'm gonna be like, look, I will pay you guys good wages, get you good food, all the good shit. You got to build me pyramids.
I knew there was going to be a...
I want pyramids bigger than Giza. I want the biggest pyramid ever built. I want it to be
So you're basically
I want it to be
creating
the Burj
Asian...
Khalifa.
Asian
but bigger.
Auschwitz is what you've created.
Bigger.
Yeah, but that would be good.
That would be good,
I did hear that the pharaohs actually didn't use slaves and they were actually paid.
Exactly. So I'm thinking 100,000 of them could get it done in 30 years or so. So I'll just sit there watching them every day. They'll be living a good life. They'll banging. Like I'll get them. I'll have like medical shit for them. The man in the third world.
So no whip.
They're dying of like toothaches and shit like that out there. In my pyramid scheme is not gonna have that pyramid scheme.
That was all the build up for that one.
That was good. You've been thinking about that all week, haven't you? Greg's pyramid scheme.
It's all good. I think it's like that. That's the sort of shit I would do. I would never have a billion quid and just do normal shit with it. It's just got to be stupid shit and weird shit and fun shit.
I agree.
I probably would buy like a mansion. Obviously, I think everyone.
Technically,
would.
what you're doing is kind of charity.
It's charity, but it's charity. It's charity, but I benefit from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's charity with a catch.
Yeah.
Which is charity.
But the way I see it is that
It's kind of, I don't know why, it's very Holocausty in
but
my
I
eyes.
I wouldn't say it's
Do you
very
know, but do you know what I mean?
Holocausty.
It's like,
I'm not forcing them
gonna,
into it.
it's we're gonna load you up in vans, we're gonna move you.
Nah.
You're gonna have it alright, we're gonna rehome you, but you just gotta do a little bit of
I'm not
work.
going to drive them to the site. I'm going to fly them there. So it's not going to be in vans or anything. It's going to be in cargo planes.
I don't know, it just seems
So
a little,
after you've had your
a little
pyramid-
bit work will set you free for me.
The way
I
I
don't
see
know.
it is that...
How long are their working hours? How long do they have to spend in a day building
8
this
hours.
pyramid?
8 hours a day.
8 hours.
I'll make them work 40 hours a week. It's a fair
And
wage.
there's definitely, I mean, I know you're getting a bit dictatory, so you might lie to us, but there's definitely no whipping involved, and there's no foul play.
I mean, like... There's going to be a little bit of whipping.
Oh, fuck.
Nah,
There you go.
I'm
out him. I knew his
Making love
game.
with the women and a little bit of whipping.
Nah.
He can tell you whatever he wants, because if you were a billionaire, you control the media, and you'd be on the telly like, "Hi,
True,
I'm Dictator
true.
Greg. Everything's all okay. Look at these happy workers." And then behind the scenes, you'd be wrecking
Ow,
people and
it hurts. And then it's just like, no, it doesn't.
back to work.
Nah, I don't know. What else would I do? Like,
No, but what are you going to do
Pyramids.
once it's built?
Yeah.
live in the pyramid.
You're going to live in it.
Yeah.
Just are you?
I'm gonna build a
Like,
city inside the pyramid because it's gonna be so big. You can build a city inside the pyramid.
are we talking like standard pyramid, like sand block pyramid, or are you gonna build it like out of brick? Like,
Mate, I want a bit of everything.
Titanium.
white marble. Like,
I want a bit like white marble here, bit of sandstone, metal.
each side has a
Gold.
different.
The top's gonna be gold. Plated.
Is this
Big
because
gold
you've been
plated
playing
top.
a lot of Minecraft recently?
Yeah, man.
Why have you never made... I've never seen you make
Imagine
on
having
Minecraft.
100,000 slaves on.
There you go. That's the word.
Okay.
That's it.
No, but it's like I'm okay.
It's slipped.
If Greg does become a billionaire
Good
and
workers.
if he offers you
Good
work,
workers.
don't take it.
I'm just saying.
What about you? What would you do if you woke up with £1 billion just on your bedroom floor?
I know a lot of people say this, but I actually genuinely would probably donate the first half.
I would definitely donate. Yes, definitely. £1 billion. That's too much money.
Look, my worker scheme would be donation, except a donation with, I'd be giving them steady work for the rest of their lives. Because think about it, most okay, I'm not even saying Africans. That's in, like, you know what I mean, like poor people.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
and there's lots of poor people. There's Mongolian poors. There's
This Mongolian
There's-
war.
there's- English poors.
There's English poors on. Like, there's like what, like thousands of people living on the streets. I'll be like, look, man, you're homeless. I'll give you a home. I'll give you a little mini pyramid. You can.
They all get mini
They live in
pyramids.
there's a mini pyramid village, and then they go to the middle.
and then my pyramid. And then no, but
For fuck's sake, Greg.
if
I love you.
You know what I mean? That
And do all these
People
people
doing
that
a good
work,
job.
do they get, because you're building a city in the pyramid, do they get a place in the pyramid afterwards? Or are you like, back to your own homes
they
now?
got their
you've
own
built it?
pyramids, don't they? Little pyramids.
So even they
Little
build the pyramid with a like pyramidtropolis in it, and they
Yeah.
don't get to live in it. They still have to live outside in their little pyramid tin huts.
Well, they're poor people. Why am I going to let them on my
You know?
pyramid?
Yeah, but if you're giving them a steady income, surely they're not poor anymore.
Oh yeah, true.
What's the going rate? If they're working 8 hours a day, it's 5 days a week.
couple of cash?
Couple of cash.
Better than they're making in the third world. That's
Couple
what
of
I'd be giving them.
Kazakhstan
I
dollars.
don't know how much. It depends on where I build my pyramids. If I build my pyramids in like the Congo, I'm gonna give them a shit wage. If I build it in like Britain, I'm gonna have to give them a good wage. Otherwise, I'm gonna get arrested. So, gotta do it within the law.
Yeah, you do it within the law.
Within the law. Don't break any laws.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing wrong.
I'd build my pyramid in Russia because they're hard workers.
Thing is that
and I'd build it out of ice in the middle of like.
yeah, but people give me shit for this, yeah. But Coca-Cola, they're paying people like 10p a
God.
day to bottle your Coca-Cola. You're still drinking your Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? Just
You're
saying.
not wrong.
I am
He's
not
got
wrong.
a point.
You're
I've got a
just
good
an
point.
asshole.
That's the thing
Yeah.
about Greg. He says horrible
saying.
things, but it's all true, and it's all stuff that's. Well, I say it's all true. What was that thing you said last week?
Just trying to
about
help.
People in Ecuador eat children and kill each other. That's probably not true.
They could do because they got like the highest murder rate in the world. They got to be.
Is that
They-
Ecuador?
there's gotta be a bit
I
of
thought the highest
cannibalism.
murder rate in the world was
El Salvador.
no, Honduras or something.
That's
Yeah,
all the
it is
same
Honduras.
country up there. It's all. They all speak Spanish. Why are they saying that they're different countries? They speak Spanish. You're Spanish. Just become Spain.
We've gone really off track. You. What else?
Now, the next one is the phone call Matt got recently was a bit weird. Some dudes from, I don't know, some phone network started like, I don't know if you actually threatened him or maybe just didn't understand him. Come, we'll get to the grave soon, buddy. Oh, I know you love the grave smashing. So there you go. Here's them getting threatened by some random dude.
Skinner.
Hey, imagine being like allergic to skin.
Oh, dude.
Can you make sure can you make sure I'm in?
Yeah, just
course
move
you're
over a
in.
little bit. Yeah, you're right.
I'm being called by potential
good.
fraud. Should we answer this?
Does it? Your phone actually says potential fraud.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak with the...
You might need to blur that name out if that's okay. No, you cannot.
Okay, you are the user of this number. See, if you won't talk, we will not know anything about it. So we will keep calling until you talk.
That's threatening.
Correct? I'm talking to Matthew Collins.
What? So it's not a fraud. That was your phone.
Yeah, no.
So
but
why
it
you-
come up with fraud?
Oh.
I have like a fraud detector.
So
It went. You went. That sounds like a threat, and he went. Correct. We will keep calling until you talk.
Please keep that bit in.
That was fucking
Just
scary.
not the
as
bit with like
fuck.
that was real. Okay, so the next one, after breathing in all
What
that nice
the
air.
fuck?
You know, maybe we should call up that company and send them that footage. I want to see what their opinion is on it. Anyway, this is the last one tonight, so I can get up off this fucking... If you want to run on the floor, it's because the fucking tripod isn't working. Couldn't find it on the bottom to it or some shit. It's now sat on the floor. And now he's upset because we haven't really able to go grave smashing because I spent all night editing this piece of shit video together. But who cares? It's alright. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. I know I did. We're gonna finish this off with the diddler. The main thing that's good about it wasn't actually the podcast, it was the result. So I added a little bit of that in for just so everyone can have a nice little look at that beauty. We're gonna have to do it again sometime, but this time make it permanent, I think. Come on, we're gonna go out grave. Okay, we'll go smash one grave. One grave? Alright, we'll go smash one grave. Anyway, have a great night, evening, whatever, I don't really care. Oh, he's a grumpy cat, isn't he? This is one grave smashing motherfucker.
Speed is of the essence.
Greg, aka the Diddler, is looking for the last riddle, and if Lewis gets this one right, he keeps his
I
hair.
get to keep my hair.
If he doesn't, he doesn't keep his hair.
God.
What thing...
Are you ready?
I dribbled down myself then. Did you see that? I was breathing so heavy I dribbled on my own dick.
What can you take away the whole, yet still have some left over?
What? That didn't even
What?
make sense
Okay,
worded.
so what can you take away? What can you take the whole? What thing can you take the whole away from, without taking this, while still having some left over? Is
What?
Does it make
That
sense? Do you understand
changed.
Anyone who's got that stuttering fetish,
Yeah.
No, okay.
put it away.
What is it? There's still something there, or something left over?
No. So what thing can you take whole away from, like the whole of it away from, but still have some left over? See, like when you think of a whole thing, it's like take the whole thing away, but
the
there's
whole
still some.
thing.
There's still some left over.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Why is that? I don't know the answer, but I'm just trying.
You gotta give me a final answer.
Come on, man.
What can you take the whole away? Is it
What
a
can
play
you-
on words on the word whole?
You're not allowed to ask questions like that. You've
What can
already
you take
had.
the
You've already had enough hints.
What can you take the whole away from and still have some left over?
I hope the answer.
Diddle me this.
I hope the answer's hair.
It is now.
I don't know the answer. Why are you looking at me?
Nothing.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong. The word wholesome. You take the
Oh
whole away
my
from it,
God.
you still have some left over.
Oh my god.
That's a good riddle though, isn't it? It's a good diddle. I've diddled you good.
You got diddled.
I fucking hate the diddler.
Diddling.
Oh, tits.
So, guys, it's
It's good to channel my efforts into diddling adults.
yeah, that was great. So after this video, Lewis is going to be shaving his hair on my channel
Fuck off.
because he lost.